Hello NCAC Nation and welcome back to another edition of The Rundown. On this week's show, we'll catch up on what's trending from around the North Coast Athletic Conference for the week ending on Sunday, March the 29th. While weather conditions across the region forced numerous postponements across the NCAC last week, numerous golf events were played, leading to several outstanding performances. There were only 3 total events played on the women's golf circuit last week, but it was highlighted by Wittenberg continuing to dominate the 2014-15 season by winning its 5th tournament title of the year at the Rhodes College Joe Duncan Invitational, played at Windike West Golf Club in Memphis, Tennessee. The Tigers posted a 10-stroke victory over Wash U at the event with a 2-day total of 616, which included an opening round 314 and a school record score of 302 in the final round. Wittenberg was also joined by DePaul last weekend, March 28th and 29th, at the Wash U Spring Invitational, played at the Par 72, 5,865-yard Gateway Golf Links in Madison, Illinois. In the final team standings in Illinois, Wittenberg tied for second with Wash U with 630 strokes, while DePaul tied for 6th overall with St. Thomas with a 36-hole score of 667. And individually, Wittenberg freshman Jane Hopkinson Wood was the unanimous selection to win her 4th NCAC Golfer of the Week award of the 2014-15 season, after she earned medalist honors at the Joe Duncan Invitational with 146 strokes and finished 2nd overall at the Wash U Spring Invite with a 2-day total of 149. Hopkinson Wood, a native of Pottstown, Pennsylvania, carded 72s in the final round of both events to post the lowest 18-hole scores in program history, while her 146 in Tennessee also surpassed the program's previous 36-hole standard of 150 set by current junior Maggie Smith in 2013. Ohio Wesleyan will be the only NCAC women's team in action this weekend, as the Bishops are set to travel to Kentucky on Saturday for the Center Spring Invitational. And 5 of the league's 9 men's golf teams were in action last weekend, led by Allegheny and Wittenberg, traveling to Jacksonville, North Carolina to compete in the annual Camp Lejeune Intercollegiate Gold Championship played at Paradise Point's Gold Course. Wittenberg finished 2nd overall at the event with a 54-hole score of 851, while Allegheny finished in a tie for 11th with Christopher Newport with a 3-day total of 907. In addition, DePaul took to the course last week, March 23rd and 24th, for the Butler Spring Invitational, played at Prestwick Country Club in Avon, Indiana. The Tigers were the only NCAA Division III team at the event, and they finished 7th overall with 633 strokes. However, DPU senior Eric Tandy earned medalist honors at an event for the first time in this season and just the 2nd time in his career, after he also posted the top score at last season's 2nd NCAC Championship Series event. Tandy, who resides in Warsaw, Indiana, was named the NCAC Men's Golfer of the Week after he rose to the top of the individual leaderboard at the Butler Spring Invitational after shooting back-to-back 74s on the Par 72, 6,960-yard course for a 2-day total of 148 to hold off Butler's Logan Holt, who finished 1 stroke behind in 2nd with a 149. And NCAC men's golf squads return to the links this weekend, led by Ohio Wesleyan, hosting Denison, Hiram, Kenyon, Worcester, and a grouping of non-conference teams for its annual Strimmer Memorial, played at Oak Haven Golf Club in Delaware. And as always, NCAC sports fans, for up-to-date news, stats, and standings from around the North Coast Athletic Conference, you can visit our website at www.northcoast.org. Also, be sure to follow us on Twitter at NCAC, as well as like us on Facebook. Well, that puts a wrap on this week's show, but be sure to join us again next week for another edition of the Rundown.